Ahoy, hoy, welcome to a brand new edition of the Ramble on Reactions. Sitting next to me is handsome Dan Knight.
Sitting right over there is clever Eric Muller. And then right down here,
it's our little mascot, Ruby.
Ruby Cameo.
Ruby Cameo.
She likes to come in and out of her reviews, our reviews. I said her reviews. I mean, Ruby's reviews, I feel like would get way more views than ours do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ruby reviews, and it's just us behind her going, I really like this movie.
Well, we tried to do that with John Wick 2, but...
I think we tried.
No, you didn't want to do it. You're like, this is too much of a gimmick. I was like, yeah, it's going to be great. Here, I'll hold you safe under my umbrella. Ella, A. Yeah! We just got done doing a serious review.
We did.
I got to rip up my band.
We're allowed to be a little goofy. So this is something we'll do every now and again. It's something on Netflix. We did it for a lot of the Marvel series before they were canceled. But I recently sat down and watched, over the course of a couple weeks, the full season 1 of the Umbrella Academy.
How many episodes?
10. 10 hour-long episodes, more or less.
Good.
So,
already better than Marvel.
Yes. Based on the, I think it's a Dark Horse comic by Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance, and I think Gabriel Ba, if I'm remembering his name correctly. You see, they sum it up very beautifully in the first episode. There was an instance that happened at some point, I think it was like late 80s, early 90s, where 37 people were born at the exact same time all over the world. And then this very rich guy goes out and he tries to adopt all of them, like literally offering money to their parents because they were born to women who weren't pregnant. So that's really interesting. And he adopts 7 children and he starts the Umbrella Academy, and therefore it's very, very, very heavy X-Men vibes.
Yes, so that's what I got.
Yeah. So
especially with the Ellen Page in there.
Well, I mean, I won't, and that's the thing. I'm not going to go too far into spoilers because, like, you have 7 kids, and then Hargreaves, I think it's Reginald is his first name, if I remember correctly. He's the dad, and essentially the series starts off with him dying because then they all come back, and like all 7 of them come back. 6 of them because one of them died when they were younger. So you get 7 kids. Then they're done by numbers and then names. So you have Too late. You have Luther number 1, Diego number 2, Allison number 3, Klaus was number 4. Number 5, they actually don't give a name to. He just doesn't have a name. He's number 5. Number 6 is Ben, and then number 7 is Vanya, played by Ellen Page. Everyone else, like Mary J. Blige is in this, but she's not one of those 7. She's a supporting character named Cha-Cha, who I really like. Cha-Cha and Hazel, a couple of hitmen. There's also Bogo, and Bogo is like Planet of the Apes level CGI performance cap work. It's really cool to see him. Then they also have their mom, and then there are a couple other supporting characters too that I don't want to go into because they get a little spoilery. Anyway, that's where you get Dad dies. It's kind of the inciting incident, and then by the end of the season, hi Ruby, I'm trying to talk about a show. I'll give you pets later. You got Dad right now. He can give you pets. Go the kisses. So that's the inciting incident of the show. And then in the first season, they're trying to stop the apocalypse. And that's more or less where it goes.
As you do. That's what it does.
Ruby, you calm down. Calm down, Ruby. So what I really like about this show, first off, it's gorgeous. Like, if X-Men never went to the big screen and we just kind of got like a mini-series similar to what we got from the Umbrella Academy, I'd be happy with it because this is a very pretty show. The colors are great, like the way they shoot it is amazing. The use of music is really fun. This isn't even a spoiler, it's like tiny, itty-bitty spoiler. At one point there is a ice cream truck that plays Flight of the Valkyries.
You really loved it.
I loved it. When it happened, I went, because it's just something you don't expect, and it's like, why has that never been done before?
I've seen Dan twice this week. Both times he's mentioned this.
It's because it's so much fun. So the music is great. They also have a fight scene to it. They Might Be Giants song, so you should watch it just for that. Yeah, it's Istanbul. So I'm gonna go like this because it's easier, better. So but that's just like the things that they do well. That's not to mention the story and the plot, and like they're actually doing a really good job of developing all of these characters. Me and my girlfriend had numerous conversations about Klaus and like all the stuff he does, and I felt a little bad for all the rest of the actors because he has so much to do on screen. Like, he starts off and he's a drug addict, and then like where his arc goes just gets more and more interesting. And they give pretty much all of the main characters a lot to do, and it was a really well done series.
Nice. Well, any negatives or?
They do get like a little lost down some of the B stories a couple of times, and there are a couple of instances where I like the music overall, and like the score is very nice, but sometimes they throw in popular music, and like one or two times it pulls you out. Every other time is perfect, but there's once or twice where I'm like, eh. But it's, aside from that, like, I really like their choices.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and grade the Umbrella Academy.
I give it an A. I can't go too much else because then I would get Ruby. I'm almost done. And then it would get too spoilery. But yeah, I definitely give Umbrella Academy an A. Watch it if you're looking for a new show to binge. It's 10 episodes, so like you can knock it out. If you really like it, like we did, you can knock it out. I think we knocked it out in like 4 days, like non-consecutively. But enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of fun, especially if you like that X-Men. It is a much darker X-Men. Like you see Dark Phoenix come out like, oh, people might die. No, there's like murders in this. Like on the sliding scale of like X-Men to like Game of Thrones, it's like, you know, 1 to 10. Yeah, maybe like leaning towards a 4 towards the X-Men, but you get some pretty hardcore deaths in there too.
All right, well, that was Handsome Dan's side on the Umbrella Academy. Please love, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell us what you think. Do you agree with Dan? Is it one of the best things on Netflix, or do you disagree with him? How do you rate Ruby's performance in this review? I've given her a C-.
Right, Ruby does not know how to share the spotlight.
No, she does not.
I think we're going to have to kick her out for the next review.
Yes, we will. All right, over there is Handsome Dan and I.
Clever Eric Muller sitting right over there.
And Ruby's now
Perfect. Ruby's gone now that we're done talking. So, like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, ramble on.
Ahoy, ahoy.